So I'm starting it off and I'm going in with my NARS illuminator and I'm just applying a layer of that all over my skin. And then I'm going in with my Fenty Beauty foundation. This is the hydrating one in the shade 230 and I'm just applying that with a beauty blender. And then to conceal, I'm taking my NARS Creamy Radiant Concealer. And then going in again with the damp beauty blender then just to blend that in. And now on to bronze. I'm taking my Too Faced multi-use concealer. This is in the shade Mocha. And I'm just using this then to contour my cheekbones, jaw, just around the temples. I'm just using a brush then just to softly blend that in. And to set all that, I'm taking my Huda Beauty powder. This is the shade Pound Cake. So I'm just using that again with the same beauty blender. I just use this then just because it melts the powder nicely into the skin. So I'll use that underneath my eyes, anywhere I concealed, and just down along my T-zone. And in with my Fenty Beauty bronzer. This is in the shade Shady Biz. I'm using this just to warm up my skin just a little bit more and just to set my Too Faced concealer. There was a lot of powder, so my skin was a little dry, so I just take my Fix Plus from MAC and just spritz that all over just to kind of add a little bit of dew back in. And it's not a fun time when it gets in your eye. For my brows, I'm taking the Hourglass brow pencil. I like to use the shade Soft Brunette. Now to prime my eyes, I'm taking this Marc Jacobs eye primer just to apply a layer all over my eyelids. And then in with my roller liner from Benefit. This is the brown shade and I'm just going in then just to create a wing liner. I have a detailed wing liner tutorial on my channel that I'll link below if you want to check it out. This look was actually inspired by a look that I found on Pinterest that I will show you right here. I just thought it was like a real cute little fall look that I wanted to recreate. Once I have my liner done, I'm taking this Dazzleglass liquid shadow in the shade Rayon Rays and I'm just taking some of that on a small angled brush. This is a Zoeva 317 brush, I think. Just taking my time then and going over the brown liner. So just take your time doing this part because you don't want to mess up all the hard work you just did. Now for under my eye, I'm taking this Urban Decay pencil. It's the shade, it's called Torch. So it's this really warm rustic shade. So I'm going along my lower lash line. It doesn't have to be neat because we go in with a small shader brush then to blend that out. And I'm going to apply the shade to my waterline as well. Into the Natasha Denona Sunrise palette, I'm taking the shade Carnelian. And I'm going to use this then over the liner just to blend it out because we really want to go for that like soft rustic shade. Now into lashes, I'm going to first coat my lashes with my Marc Jacobs mascara. And then in with my Lily lashes. These are in the style Ella. Now I'm taking this Melt Radioactive Blush Light in the shade Gamma Ray, and I just take the lightest shade from this and use that to highlight my inner corners. This is a really nice soft peach shade. I think the light just made it look a little bit lighter, but it looked really pretty in real life. To finish off my cheeks then, I'm grabbing this NARS palette called Motu Tapu, and I really like this blush shade. It's just like a really nice soft pinch of colour. and then into the highlight shade as well, then just to highlight my skin. Filmed the lip for a Instagram tutorial, but I used Hot Ombre Cosmetics in the shade Burnt Brulee.